All right, back on Sportsbook, betting inside today. Pauly and Teddy at Pauly Howard. On Twitter at Teddy_covers. LiveOddsSportsbookReview.com. Thursday night, NBC. Rams hit the road to take on the Seahawks. Seattle 15, 38.5 the total. Seattle off a rare game where it all went wrong. Wilson, 5 picks, although 3 weren't his fault. First game without Earl Thomas. Defense allowed a passer rating of 150, highest ever in the Pete Carroll years. And how much was it because of Terrell replacing Thomas? Carroll, quote, that had no impact, none. Terrell didn't have to have a play to make all night. The ball never went there, end quote. He just gave a lot of credit to the Packers and the long touchdown to Adams off the bat. You knew Seattle was in a world of hurt when that happened.
Well, I mean, Seahawks are in a world of hurt from the get-go in this ballgame. Let's talk about that credit that Pete Carroll gave to the Packers. Quote, Aaron did what he does so well. He moved beautifully and found guys and made it look easy. That was very frustrating to just watch them have so much ease throwing, completing balls on us. That is a rare occurrence for our team. We've been playing a lot of years and have not seen a game like this. And you mentioned it. In the first game without Earl Thomas, the defense allows 150.8 passer rating. That's the highest ever since Pete Carroll got there in 2010. So no, they hadn't had a lot of defensive games like that. So you take a Seahawks defense that's pretty good and you fire them up after a bad game and you put up against the weakest offense in the NFL, you say, hey, maybe this is a matchup that works in Seattle's favor. But the loss at Green Bay, it was another bad game from that Seahawks offensive line. 1 week good, 1 week bad. And that Seahawks offensive line has been a real problem area for them against the Rams. LA, 3 straight outright upsets in the series. They swept them last year. They beat them already this year. 4 outright upsets in the last 5 meetings between these two teams. And several of them in this type of point spread range where the Seahawks were double-digit chalk. It's been a very problematic matchup for the Seahawks offensive line in basically every recent meeting.
Yeah, but LA's been a horror show on offense, especially since they made the quarterback change. Last week, even the Atlanta slaughter. The Rams' D-line held up. They allowed 2.6 yards per rush and sacked Matt Ryan twice. But going back to Goff, he pulled off the rare double of having a fumble and an interception return for a touchdown in the same game. The Rams' game flows the last 2 weeks. First 3 quarters, they've been outscored 65-3. Fourth quarter, they've outscored their opponents 21-3. Translation, they're only moving the ball when they're getting blown out in garbage time.
Yeah, Goff has produced absolutely nothing until the other team let up. And given the way that Carson Wentz has looked this year, and you don't want to put too much into a rookie season, you know, Rick Meyer had a pretty good rookie season. But right now, if you're saying, did the Rams do the right thing in picking Goff over Wentz? From early indications, maybe not so much. He's got an NFL arm. I don't know if he has the NFL mentality, and I haven't liked the way that LA has responded to adversity in recent weeks, but considering that they have a new head coach, well, maybe they respond to adversity a little bit differently tonight.
Yeah. Seattle could get the total themselves. Also, we were talking to a mutual friend. He wants to have a prop. Put a prop up. Who'll have more touchdowns, the Seattle defense or the Rams offense? Oh, man. You saw what happened last week against Atlanta.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.